And Drew, this is a market right now that has now pretty much hovered near record highs for a while. Is there a big catalyst coming up that could break us to even bigger moves going into the third and fourth quarter this year?
Hey, good morning, Dom. So I think it's twofold, really. I think actually getting a Fed cut and seeing economic data hang in there is how you can really push this market higher. Honestly, in our updated price target for the S&P, we nudged it higher to 6,600 for year end. And a lot of that is predicated on a lot of follow through and interest rates coming down. We don't see the big catalyst, maybe some negatives around tariffs getting out of the way, but slow and steady for this melt up could get us higher.
How important is the macro versus the micro? In other words, how much is trade and tariffs, economic policy, economic data compare with the corporate fundamentals during an earnings season like we are seeing right now?
Short term, the macro probably matters more, especially as we move past earnings season. Look, again, double-edged sword, you kind of need rates lower without the economy breaking to keep pushing this thing higher, especially for some of the laggards like small cap. But longer term, it's all the secular and the micro. Productivity is how we keep getting low double digits earnings growth and really stay invested in this market and get aggressive on pullbacks.
All right. And Drew, what exactly is your word of the day given that construct?
So it's conflicted. The short-term setup, while the macro isn't, I would say, great right now, sentiment's really high. Investors want to buy this dip. Your previous guest talked about this. Implicit growth expectations are high, but companies have been delivering. So the setup is conflicted. Short term, we're a little bit more cautious. Longer term, we definitely want to be in U.S. equity.
All right. And really quickly, before we let you go, Drew, your top pick.
So it's Uber. Look, great report, accelerating members. You see operating leverage and margin expansion in this platform. Our analysts move their estimates higher. This is a stock we want to buy on the recent pullback.